beautiful Las Vegas. Welcome to the Eddie Fuse Show.
It's the Eddie Fuse Show. Whoa, whoa. It's the Eddie Fuse Show.
It's the Eddie Fuse Show.
Eddie Fuse Show.
The Eddie Fuse Show. Eddie Fuse Show.
It's the Eddie Fuse Show.
Eddie Fuse Show.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, Eddie Fuse, and this is my guest, Kaine Sosa. Sosa season is in the building, baby. What's up, man?
Another day in paradise, brother.
Oh my goodness, man, it's good to see you, bro. For real, man.
How you
Like,
been?
a lot of people don't know, man. Like I'm doing good, man. But a lot of people don't know, man. I really rock with you, bro. Like,
Man.
they don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that you're on the show, so I can let the world know that. You know what I'm saying? I really support and respect you, bro.
Likewise.
For
Likewise.
real. Everything you got going, man, is amazing. Without further ado, man, let's talk about you. Let's let the people know who Kaine Sosa is, his journey, your legacy. You know what I'm saying? Where you headed on your journey as well.
Yeah.
Where you from originally?
Dayton, Ohio.
Ohio.
Shout out to Dayton.
See, I knew it was something.
Yeah,
That-
man.
Where that Midwest
Yeah,
love? Everybody from the Midwest got bars, man. I said it on my show, man.
Shit, you went lying then.
For real, man.
That
For
is real, man.
So, I mean, what made you leave from Ohio, come on to Las Vegas?
I came here in '96, so when I came, I was 9 years old, and you know, my grandmother is like the matriarch of my family, so when she moved out here, it was like, you know, my mom followed, and obviously if she come, I gotta come too, so
Right.
this shit, it was almost destiny, you know what I'm saying?
I can dig it. I was reading your bio, man, that you had sent me, man. It was really intriguing. You had a lot of great information in there, man, like touring, with Cory Gunz. Like, how was that?
Shit, you know, that was probably one of the best times of my life, or probably not the best, but one of the best years of my life with this music. You know, we got to do a bunch of cities, man. We was on a Sprinter Mercedes bus with Cory, his manager. Shout out to Cory Gunz, by the way.
That's heavy.
You know, and I'm talking about riding with him in person, you know, so we opened up for him every city, and just being a bunch of different places that wasn't Vegas was super dope. Even though Vegas I am Vegas,
No
you
doubt.
know, but people other places, man, treat Vegas artists like we superstars, man.
Because we are. We got a natural glow.
Right,
We got a natural
right.
glow, and I'm not afraid to say that. I'm not
Real
ashamed to
shit.
say that.
I agree.
Now, saying you did your tour in the year of 2005
No, I toured with Cory in 14.
and 14.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that was in 14. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you dropped your first album in 2011.
Yes, sir.
Now, do you want to talk about that? Like, what was the name of that project that you dropped in 2011?
That project is called The Arrival. You can find it on iTunes, Spotify, CaineSosa.com. Basically, man, at the time, my music manager, he was just saying we need to put together a project, and I rushed it, so I didn't get to deliver the specific product I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, that project holds sentimental value to me because there's gems on it, and it's only 10 records, kind of like Nas's Illmatic, you know.
Oh, that's dope.
2011 we dropped that.
That's dope. Now, that was 2011. That's crazy, because then when did you jump into AHAT?
2013.
2013.
Mm-hmm.
So do you feel like that kind of inspired you to go that way, maybe a little bit?
No,
Or
no, you know, because when I first started rapping, even before I had the name Kaine Sosa, like when I was my government name, Jameson Ogletree, you know, back in high school, we was battling in the lunchroom, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers do the beat on the table, and we was getting it in then. So I kind of started off battle rapping before I even started writing records. So it was always in me. And then around '05, I just started doing music. But I seen AHAT was getting big around, you know, '08, '09, and by the time I jumped in it, it was at its height.
Now, I remember catching some battles, man. Back then, there was a kid named Jalen Scott that was living.
Yeah.
He passed. Rest in peace,
Rest in peace, Jalen Scott.
I had caught some of his battles, man. I was inspired by AHAT just by seeing him, man. And then when I dug deeper, man, and then I stumbled upon you, you know, some of your battles, and seeing the ratings and the numbers that you was putting up, I'm like, man, like this is a really good league to be in. Like, this could be on smack level. Like,
it really is.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of competitors. And AHAT, if the world doesn't know, we have one of the most competitive battle rap leagues in America, in Las Vegas,
Honestly,
right now.
Yeah.
Right now.
For sure. Shout out to OD.
Yeah, shout out to the homie.
Again, rest in peace, Jay Scott. AHAT, man, it was a good experience, man. You know, I don't have nothing bad to say about it. I had a great time in AHAT. You know what I'm saying?
Up, brother. That's what's up, brother.
Major time.
Now, the name Kaine Sosa, I want to get to the bottom of that, man, because it's different. It has a ring to it. It has a ring to it. You know what I'm saying? I understand that you had some kind of biblical input on that.
Yeah.
You mind going in depth with us about that?
So how I say, like in high school, I used to battle before I ever even had the name Kaine Sosa, and I'm not even sure, man. I mean, you can't quote me because it's not like it was yesterday, but I'm not even sure if I lost when I was in high school. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so I was just known for killing brothers.
Yeah.
And then so, you know, when I was sitting around thinking about my name, and when I really decided I wanted to do this, I was like, you know, battling is a part of me. So, you know, I slay brothers, I kill brothers, and I'm like, damn, you know, kind of like Cane Abel.
Yeah.
Damn, wait a minute. I like that, you know, and I'm not gonna name myself Abel. I don't, you know, I'm not
right.
You're
not gonna be deceased.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing the killing. I'm not getting killed. So I went with Kaine. I just put a K on it because I thought it was different.
Yeah.
Kai. My government spelled Jai. So I just went with Kaine, and then the Sosa. I just kind of decided that once I got in the game and I started actually, you know, putting out music, that I was always gonna have more hits than Sammy Sosa.
Right.
And, you know, comparing my records to his home run record, you know what I'm saying? And hence the name Kaine Sosa.
That's a beautiful thing, man. Like, I've seen you perform, man. Like, I remember, and I know this might throw you off a little bit, but I'm about to hit you with something real quick. We were at a strip club. It was off Sahara, I think, and close to the 215. I forgot the name of the joint.
Library?
No, it wasn't a library. It was Starlito, some Lito came in from Chicago. It was a tour with AMG.
I think I remember that.
And it was me, you, Rob, Mac. We had all performed back to back. But I remember your performance because it was just like, when that smoke had hit you on stage when you were performing, bro, it was like in that very moment I seen you on God level.
Yeah.
And that was when I really, really caught wind of your style, your music, your craft. I was like blew away, like on some real 100, bro. Like I was like, yo, this nigga's like God level. Like, and that's when you know, but see, that's when you know it's the real essence. You know what I'm saying? Like when somebody give you those chills, when you're an artist and you're a good artist, and you watching somebody and they can give you that chill feeling, you like, yo, this nigga's ill.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, I've gotten that with you and a few other cats. You know, I think it's I don't know, man. I can't describe where it comes from. I just think that when let me back up. When you watch some of the old black and white movies, films like with Elizabeth Taylor and stuff like that, and you hear them tell stories about their performances, even if it's acting, they always, I noticed they all got one thing in common. They always say they have like an outer body experience, almost, and I hate to say this, almost in a way like they're possessed. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna lie, you know, first of all, it's God first, but I will honestly say, man, like when I'm on stage, bro, it's not me no more. It's not the same person. I feel like, I don't know, man, possessed, bro. That's the only way I can describe it. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it, bro.
Pretty much.
Now look, I know we both doing this music, man. Hip hop. What state do you think it's in right now?
Vegas hip hop or hip hop in general?
In general.
It's not as bad as it was a few years ago. I mean, I think hip hop's in a good place right now. You know what I'm saying? As long as I see people like Kendrick Lamar taking home all these Grammys, you know what I'm saying, and your Drakes and all of that stuff still being nominated, you can't necessarily say it's in a bad place. And I think a lot of the older generation just says that it's in a bad place because it's not what they used to. But everything changes. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's in a good place.
I dig it, bro. I could dig it. I mean, do you feel like mega groups like the Migos, Drake, 21 Savage, all those cats, you feel like they helping hip hop or they hindering it right now?
They definitely helping.
They helping.
They definitely helping. Even like I mean, you got to think no matter what an artist style, you have to a degree, even if you don't like them, have to appreciate them because it's who they are. You know what I'm saying? Like when LL Cool J came out, he was real loud and in your face. Who would have been the people at that time to be like, oh, that's not a style that I like, or that's not rap, or that's him. You know what I'm saying? So somebody like, for example, 21 Savage, since you mentioned him, he's monotone. You know, he don't really have a lot of passion in his voice, and that may not be dope to me and you. Right, but to these younger people, they might, you know.
That's because everybody in that age bracket is either on pills.
Right.
They doing a little something, everything. You know what I'm saying? But
right.
I don't knock nobody's hustle, man. To each his own.
Mm-hmm.
I got a couple more questions for you, man. You know what I'm saying? I know.
I got the answer, Sway.
Nicki or Cardi B?
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Aside from my apparent ties with Young Money, I just think I think Nicki's doper, honestly, as in my personal opinion. Cardi hasn't done enough to even, and I think that's the problem with the females in rap. Like, you know, since they're so scarce and there's so little of them,
mm-hmm.
they get comparisons to, you know, chicks who done already laid a foundation. Nicki, I mean, what hasn't Nicki done?
Yeah, man. I think it's kind of crazy how people are trying to like throw them up against each other, really, because Nicki's a titan. You know what I'm saying? She's proven herself.
Right.
She's been consistent in the game. Not saying that Cardi B isn't consistent, because right now she's doing her thing. Mm-hmm. She's at the top of the billboards. You can't take that away from her.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? But when Nicki was doing her thing and reigning, she was at the top of the billboards just as well. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I say hats off to both of them, really.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I think Cardi B has a long way to go before she's able to walk a mile in Nicki Minaj's shoes.
I mean, I still like Cardi, though.
Yeah, I do too.
Like her.
Yeah, but yeah. I feel like she got some growing to do.
Yeah,
you know what I mean,
sure.
Personally. Dr. Dre or J Dilla?
Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre? Now, why Dre?
You know, I always said, man, if I didn't do this thing independently and put myself into this game, it's only two people I would ever sign with. And I've said this since I was, you know, a young boy, and that's Dr. Dre or Kanye West, man. And I think, in my personal opinion, Dr. Dre is, arguably, and understand that word, arguably the greatest hip hop producer of all time, man.
I would have to like agree and disagree.
You have to throw the word arguably in there.
Arguably.
You know what I'm saying?
Only because I think both of those guys were like really two big pieces in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as like the soul sound and all that kind of stuff, I think that was more like Jay Electronica's lane. Jay Dilla's lane.
Right.
I felt like Dr. Dre's lane was more of the bass.
Right.
All the drums, guitars, all that kind of stuff.
And that's the kind of instruments that I look for, that
bring
I thrive
as an artist.
Yeah.
So I can understand why you can relate, and I understand why I kind of relate, but a little bit more because me being from Motown, Jay Dilla being from Motown, I think that was kind of like a I don't know if it was forced on us, but it was more like we didn't argue it.
Right.
It just felt good. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, hats off to both of those gentlemen, man. You know what I'm saying? Jay Electronica, Andre 3000.
Andre 3000.
Tell me why.
Andre, man. All right, let me put it like this. You heard that Bombs Over Baghdad, right?
Yeah.
So I didn't know up until a couple years ago that Dre, he freestyled that.
What?
So then once I figured that out, I started digging a little deeper, right?
Mm-hmm.
That man freestyled his whole career. Now,
That's sick.
Let's look at that for a second. So you mean to tell me the Miss Jacksons, the Stankonias, the AT-Aliens, Southern Playalistic Cadillac Music, he freestyled all of that, bro, and not in the same way like a Jay-Z does it.
How did he do that?
He goes in, they turn the beat on, and he just goes. You remember the John Legend shit he did?
Yeah.
That was he said it in that record.
He's a monster.
He freestyled it. That's incredible, man.
That's crazy.
That's incredible.
But look, we'll be right back with the Eddie Fuse show. We got Kaine Sosa in the building. I'm your man Eddie Fuse. Peace.
Burners, broads, fats, cards.
Type on the beat.
Bananas in hand.
Oh no no no. Oh no no no. Oh no 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 no. They kill when I say so. Oh no 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 no. They kill when I say so. Oh no no no. Oh no no no. Oh no no no. They kill when I say so.
We're back. We're about to jump into Kaine Sosa's new release. Go ahead and let them know we working with Sosa.
Kaine Sosa, Nino Coleone, regular video drop today, YouTube. Check it out.
Yeah, I hit your bitch on the regular. I hit your bitch on the regular. Yo, bitch, y'all on my cellular. I do this shit on the regular. I hit your bitch on the regular. I hit your bitch on the regular. Yo, bitch, y'all on my cellular. I do this shit on the regular. I hit your bitch on the regular. I hit your bitch on the regular. Yo, bitch, y'all on my cellular. I do this shit on the regular. I hit your bitch on the regular. I hit your bitch on the regular. Yo, bitch, y'all on my cellular. I do this shit on the regular. I do this shit on the regular. Yo, bitch, she all on my cellular. I hit the rope when I message her. She come to the crib, I'm undressing her. She put up my phone, me, I'm letting her. Put my dick in her, I'm stretching her. I beat that shit down and I'm letting her. She squirting that pussy, get wet as fuck. We do this shit on the regular. Threesomes and orgies, etc. The drop of a dime, if your bitch you fine, then homie, you know I'm gon' get it up. Run up a check, then I spit it up. Buy me a foreign, then tin it up. Shows out in Vegas, we lit them up. Securing the bag and we split it up. Really ain't nobody really us. We getting the fuck, so you feeling us. We do this shit on the regular. Pray on your bitch on the predator. Yo, bitch, she got a good head on her. Shorty ain't got no competitors. She suck it up like a professional. And she do this shit on the regular. I hit your bitch on the regular. I hit your bitch on the regular. Yo, bitch, she all on my cellular. I do this shit on the regular. I hit your bitch on the regular. I hit your bitch on the regular. Yo, bitch, she all on my cellular. I do this shit on the regular. I hit your bitch on the regular. I hit your bitch on the regular. Yo, bitch, y'all on my cellular. I do this shit on the regular. I hit your bitch on the regular. I hit your bitch on the regular. Yo, bitch, y'all on my cellular. I do this shit on the regular.
I send a bit like a wrestler. Twisting her up, then I pestle her. You know I'm gonna get some head from her. Before I get in the bed with her. Hope that she got lots of stamina. Watch how look big, you an amateur. Then we got on like tarantula. Man, I be stepping like cameras. And I go send me some lean. You know the common cocaine. Keeping an eye on my green. I need a money machine. Act like they don't know about me. Come find out nothing hold about me. I shine bright. It's so astounding. Got dab hard when you're whole around me. Exhale with a smoke around me. You rap niggas is a joke around. Niggas hate when my eyes open. That's why your nigga keep the flow around. Who's Leroy with the go around me? Your girl can't say no around. Keep it 16, pull 4 around. Everything moving slow around.
I hit your bitch on the regular. I hit your bitch on the regular. Yo, bitch, y'all on my cellular. I do this shit on the regular. I hit your bitch on the regular. I hit your bitch on the regular. Yo, bitch, y'all on my cellular. I do this shit on the regular.
Yo, man, that was nuts, bro. So let me know, man, like, where was your mind state, you and your guys, man, when you dropped this record?
My guy, Nino Coleone, 1/3 of GBC.
Shout out to Nino, man.
Definitely shout out to Nino Coleone.
Sure.
He hit me and he was like, hey, bro, you know, I wrote this shit. I got a hook to it already and I wrote my verse. All I need you to do is send me something.
It's love like that.
Yeah, I like when they make it easy like that. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes you ain't got to charge everybody.
Right.
If it's somebody that's really skilled, you know what I'm saying? I don't look for money. I appreciate your craft, bro. I appreciate you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I'm still a humble rapper still.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Well, with Nino Coleone and shout out my guy Venom G, we all in the same squad. You know what I'm saying? So
is that GBC together?
Yeah, me, Nino Coleone, and Venom G. That's
shout out to
GBC.
Venom G, man. I know Venom, man. He's a real good dude, man.
Yeah.
Nino Coleone's a real good dude too, man. You got a real good core people around you, man, and of course you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sosa.
Fuck Sosa.
You know what's so funny? When you walk in the club, you hear people like, fuck Sosa!
Hashtag fuck Sosa.
Hey, you know what's so crazy? When I first heard somebody say that, I was like, is they saying fuck him? Bro, like straight up, I was tripping. I was tripping because Train had walked right up on you. And Train was like, "Yo, fuck Sosa."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, I tapped my lady. I'm like, "Oh, they about to scrap." I'm like, "They about to scrap right now." She's
Yeah,
like, "You
man.
sure?" I'm like, "Yeah." He just said, "Fucking."
That's the campaign. That's the campaign.
Yo, so that's crazy,
Fuck
but it's
Sosa.
catchy though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So look, I ain't gonna keep repeating the F-bombs, but you know what I'm saying? So, Kaine Sosa.
Yes, sir.
Casino Dreams 1 and 2. Let's talk about it, man. Like, what was the dynamics behind those two projects?
So, first of all, shout out to DJ Shakespeare.
Shout out to Shake, man, for real. He a real good dude.
Shout out to Trev, Camel Hump. Trev and Shakespeare kind of put it together, and they came up with the idea for Casino Dreams. And basically what it was like a Vegas compilation. What they wanted to do was take all the best artists from Vegas, all the best producers, and make one collective project, you know what I'm saying? So when the first Casino Dreams got put together, my girl, who's actually like my agent or my manager, she tagged me in a post where they was looking for artists to come down and sort of almost audition for the first Casino Dreams. Now, the atmosphere, when I first got there for the first Casino Dreams project, I get to Camel Hump Studios. You've been to Camel Hump.
Yeah, I've been there.
It had to have been, without exaggeration, about 40 to 50 rappers in there, bro.
Yeah, I remember that.
It was like, I'm talking about...
I stopped by there like that day.
Yeah, it was almost like a line outside of rappers, you know.
But
and,
they were eager to get on, man.
Yeah, everybody was. And we came in, the first Casino Dreams was a little bit more savage because what ended up happening was Trev comes out of the studio, room A, and he's like, "Look, everybody that's here right now, I appreciate y'all coming down, but y'all not gonna make the project. Everybody here is not gonna make it." So the atmosphere he created when he did that was almost like a battle rap atmosphere, you know what I'm saying? So I wasn't tripping because I'm like, well, shit.
You got people that are like, I'm gonna make it.
You know what I'm saying? So all these rappers went and they were throwing on beats that were by all the producers who contributed their music, and everybody was just spitting their best shit they had to get a spot.
Try to get a spot.
To get a spot, you know what I'm saying?
Were you already solidified already? You didn't have to go through that or what?
No, I had to spit too.
Oh, you did?
I had to spit.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's crazy.
That's actually
That's
actually the first Casino Dreams is how I met Venom G. Shout out to Venom G.
Word.
That was where I met Venom G, and Venom started spitting first. What I did was I kicked back and I let everybody rap. And I just kind of waited, I lurked in the shadows, you know what I'm saying? So everybody rapped, they used all the rhymes they had, they gassed themselves out, rope-a-dope style, you know what I'm saying? And the only cat who still had bars, it seemed like he never ran out of bars, was Venom G. And so it came down to me and Venom, and I remember I kicked like my third verse, and Mouthpiece was there, shout out to Mouthpiece.
Yeah, homie.
And Mouthpiece say, well, shit, we know he on the project. You know what I'm saying? So that was how I got on the first Casino Dreams, and then I guess off of that little session, I got a phone call a couple days later from my guy TDK. Shout out TDK. He hits me up. He was like, "Hey man, they want you to be on the cover." So I'm like, "What you mean?" He was like, "The cover of the Casino Dreams." I'm like, "Okay, just me?" He was like, "Nah, it's gonna be me, you, and Melissa Benz. That's my daughter's godmother. A lot of people don't know. Shout out to Melissa Benz. So he was like, it's gonna be me, you, and Melissa Benz, and we gonna sort of recreate the Casino movie cover on the first Casino Dreams.
That's dope.
So I was Nicky Tarantino, and TDK was Ace.
Yeah.
And Benz was, you know, Ace's wife, and we recreated that.
Shout out to the big homie TDK, man.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out to TDK.
Dude, man, for real. And Melissa Benz, man. We had her on the show last season too, man. We got to bring her back through, man.
Right.
For real, man. Without further ado, man, I appreciate you stopping in, Kaine Sosa, man. Let the people know where they can find you at.
Man, everything at Kaine Sosa, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, CaineSosa.com, Spotify, iTunes, also the iHeartRadio thing, you know, search Kaine Sosa, K-A-I-N like Nancy, E like Edward, Kaine Sosa, Sosa like Sammy Sosa. Once you do, add my station on iHeartRadio, man.
And if you're looking for his new video on release, go on Eddie Few's Facebook page or the Eddie Few Show page. The full video will be there. Appreciate you. Let's tune in next week.
Beautiful Las Vegas. Welcome to the Eddie Few Show.
It's the Eddie Few
Hope y'all enjoyed the show. Make sure y'all continue to check out the Eddie Fuse Show. Check out my new single featuring Nino Coleone, regular. At Kaine Sosa Twitter. At Kaine Sosa Facebook. At Kaine Sosa Instagram and KaineSosa.com. They want some music today. We gave them that. Also a little freestyle. All day I'm in the hallway making good music. That's all yay. With a bad bitch, she got a fat ass and a sex tape. Kim K. Trying to crack the bitch on the same day. So fuck what all y'all lame say. Every time I drop a verse, I hit it first. Ray J. Grind time. Game day. Eat that pussy like cold dinner. She got long legs, I call her Kendall J. She got big lips, I call her Kylie Jenner. Yo bad bitch look like Caitlyn Jenner. Two types of people, saints and sinners. Last night I can't remember. Sosa season dropped late December. Y'all smoking on that Reggie Bush? No sir, no stress. Could you point a motherfucker in the right direction? East, south, northwest? Sosa, this is not your best. Silly young nigga got a lot to give. I be a living legend till I'm dead and gone to share a room in heaven with Pac and Big. None of you niggas gonna stop the kid. Ain't got the time to stop and kid. Unless it's like for a big booty, cause I always got time to knock a bitch. No strings attached, I cannot commit. Your show is whack, how could I not forget? I'm out this world, rocket ship. They think a nigga fucking with the Baphomet.
Tune in.